whoever eventually comes in here. I, I'm doing another lay-around stream with a slightly spruced up, very slightly spruced up, layout here. I basically just added the Mortal Kombat 3 versus screen background and some text at the top again. And, honestly, it looks a lot better already. So, hey, you know, so what we're gonna do is, we're gonna finish up a character real quick. Because Tim Allen, of all people, got requested for melvbash. And just like the real man himself, we're gonna make it so that he's just a total piece of shit in the ring. Hey. Yeah, this is a team based off of... Oh, hold on a second. I better not mess with that. Yeah, this is like a whole team based off of, a Neil CC Eriga song. And Tim Allen goes, "Ugh," in it. So he's on a team now. Yeah, Kung Fu Grip, graciously made the template for this. I still gotta make, like, one more outfit for him, though. And yeah, generally, just, you know... he also put the sounds there, too. But yeah, just... Oh, right, that... Okay, so voice 1 is how I usually denote moves that I've added and kind of accumulate points and stuff for, so, I guess we don't really need this. Oh. Okay. It is tool time. Because Tim Allen's a tool. It's just gonna be like a similar deal with Garfield, where it's like, I didn't really know what to, Well, the Pile Driver's based on when he used a jackhammer in the Home Improvement game. As well as the gun that's kind of just meant to represent the nail gun. I got like halfway through the MMA stuff last night before I just went to bed. I'm trying to figure out what it even was. So now, like he does, yeah, Paul Driver's power bombs and stretch moves for kind of the more orthodox stuff in here. Oh, he changed the cap. Yeah, you know, that could work. That might actually be the best idea. It's just a lot of characters kind of force them into it. So I'm just like... Unless there was just something I didn't realize this entire time, which is probably possible. I guess I just throw this in just in case, I guess, even though there's really not a whole lot with these. I have the menu music way down. I don't know why that... Oh yeah, I was like streaming this over Discord, and I was just like, hey there. So... Yeah, that works. God, it's like now I gotta like add the as a custom sound. But we'll deal with that later. And I still gotta make the one. Can't believe I'm making a Tim Allen for Fire. The things you do for the community, you know. Annoyed Grunt is a great song, though. Oh, jeez. Yes. I have a lot of phone calls to make myself tomorrow, so I know that feeling. This template actually came with him doing the spinning doctor bomb, so I just kind of consider that his moveset, or part of his moveset now. Let me turn the menu music up real quick. Yeah, that should be at least 25. Also, hi. You would be happy to know that we got one of your requests done. Probably one of the most evil requests I've ever gotten. But, you know, Hilda is in here now. So. Oh, and, regarding Rainy Dream Man here. So I posted about this a couple days ago, but I had a dream where I was out in the rain for a while. And I came back, and I was playing Fire Pro Returns with Sasha and Emmy, and I pointed at this guy, and was like, hey, this is like a rare DLC Spike Chunsoft released, and it was just like a dude in a black bodysuit and a mustache. And I'm gonna work on implementing him into the Melvstream. Also, hi. Okay. Was it Water Jesus? Water Jesus would be a great name for him, actually. Okay, here comes the dreaded AI, for which I have no reference for anything. I have a feeling for how much of a tool Tim Allen is. I feel like maybe making him super aggressive would probably be the best option here. Maybe that's a little... You can have, like, Fire Pro characters playing footsies, is the thing. Oh, that looks about right. God, thank God for the rotating menu music. It really does kind of just... make things a little less repetitive. Oh, yeah, so... a big part of this game is kind of like, you know, telling the AI what to do. So, like, for this... Oh, hold on. For this, it's like, oh, you can have them go in or kind of lay back or circle around them. And these are just, like, strikes. So you can just have them, like, you know, the other wrestler tries to get in on him and they just keep hitting him in the face. Actually, you know what? I might make that happen with Tim here. Gotta get the small moves, though. So you don't want to... Yeah, for AI, for, you know, characters I don't really know what to do with, I just kind of, like, wing it. Like... It's like, okay, if they do a big move, are they going to pin? There are some characters that, like, I can actually watch what they're doing, you know, whether it's a real wrestling match or, like, you know, fighting game or something, and it's like, for Tim Allen, it's like, what do you have? You know, that shitty celebrity deathmatch thing, which, you know, I actually looked at for reference for something, because you gotta, you know, you gotta do what you need to for reference, even if it's that damn show. Yeah, gun attack. His finisher's not actually a standing grapple, so not gonna worry too much about what big moves do what here. The screwdriver, well, you know. It's like he would have that. Okay, so, low blow, definitely higher. Sounds about right. AI is like kind of, you know, I could probably stand to be a bit more creative with it sometimes, but you know, if you have an idea, like any sort of idea in mind, you could probably get something going there. There are some sections I totally skip though, as we'll see in a second. Yeah, that sounds about right. Maybe have that going on. Way more fork stabbing. Like, way more. Just half of that. The Stone Cold Press, which was in, actually, that was the Lou Thez press from, WWF No Mercy. The pitching chop is a move where he pretends to pitch a baseball at them. I feel like really lame comedy is kind of Tim Allen's whole thing. So, God, the, you know, for, I didn't really customize any of the jumping moves, so we're just not gonna make them jump, because the heel characters don't really do that. We'll just make him like a dude that you'd see in FMW. We're gonna make him like do way more ground moves, including one where he just punches the opponent in the nads repeatedly, because they did that. Trying to think of what are submissions here. That sounds about right. There are some characters that I kind of just have the opponent pinned to the ground for the most part, and the problem is they almost never do back grapples. So like it's kind of a risk with that stuff. Way more submissions. Do not ascend. I generally want to make it to where, like, if somebody is playing as Tim Allen, they can do, you know, jump moves, but the AI is not going to do it. Make him run more. Just make him more careless, I guess. Or reckless. And, of course, way more fork stabbing. Okay, now here's the fun part. Where it's like, they're dizzy. What, you know, what do you do with them? And just have Tim Allen, you know, do really shitty strikes on them. Actually, strikes aren't really his strong point, so maybe we'll just... Yeah, this stuff, the MMA stuff, I skip all of that. Every time. I have yet to make a character that's really MMA suited. We're not going to have him do air moves, but he is going to leave the ring half the time. Performance, here we go. How much do they taunt? Well, with this guy, I'm going to say a lot. Like a lot. I'm probably going to make the same percentages for, And again, I used the, I use the Home Improvement SNES game for reference for, like, a bunch of these taunts. Okay, so... Thing is, like, I don't remember what the ground moves are now. Hold on, face up. Okay, yeah, that sounds about right. Standing at head big. I think for everything else, what else we got here? That's already a pin, so that doesn't really matter. I could have it to where every time he hits them in the nuts, he just taunts them. Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do here. Showmanship. You know what? 90%. Discretion. Maybe a little less. Flexibility. Maybe a little less, because, you know, he's behind the times. He's not gonna know what to do here. Weapons. 20%. Alright, we got our, Tool Man done. Hold on, let me let the public know. What's going on? Let's see. Sorry, I'm just typing out a promo real quick. Okay. So, we're gonna see how he fares in a fight against Hilda from Undernight. My federations are very, very, disorganized. Hilda actually does have custom, sounds, so... I pulled those pallets straight from Undernight. You know we're gonna play Streets of Rage 3 with this. Streets of Rage 3 music. That may be foreshadowing when I play later. The mod pack does that all the time. Alright. Okay, a little too early of a pin there. Man, this soundtrack rules. I don't care what anybody says. Yeah, those are stamina bars. They come with the mod pack. I'm not going to use them for melvbash because a lot of people for melvbash kind of preferred the more ambiguous results, but... Probably get rid of that. Yeah, that too. Considering there's not, like, really an easy way to test if custom moves, like, are broken or not. This is kind of my only reference for it. I'm about to add something edit something out of Ermac, actually. I mean, I had to use that sample. Yeah, so far so good. Putting up a good fight. Hilda's meant to kind of keep away and kind of circle around a bit more. Whereas, yeah, Tim is definitely approaching a lot more. Yeah, that's the thing. I made a submission finisher with the Quan Chi leg rip, and it was based off of the leg screw, so it was using like a normal move damage value for a submission move, which is not a good idea apparently. Also, yeah, I can imagine. Oh, here we go. Yeah, that was a custom move right there. Well, technically, you know, her pin was too. That move is called Lose Your Lunch. It was meant... Oh, God. I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh, yeah, I think that was meant for, like, a guy's OC, but I was like, you know, her whole thing is, like, throwing the opponent around weird balls of energy or something, so... Oh. Also swords. Yeah, I saw that. I'm super happy. I'm glad that, hold on a second. Oh god, I missed one. I heard it though. They even made his teleport taunt too, which is really nice. I appreciate the amount of love that this community gives Slam Masters, because it's still one of the most underappreciated Capcom series of all time. I wonder if they're going to make any of Black Widow's moves. What? Yeah, there's that. Okay, they're pretty even. Oh, beautiful. Whoa! I didn't think that connected, but it did. Okay. I forgot to turn random music on in game. Whoops. Alright, well, he won, so... And since he's heel, he will not stop doing that move. So I almost wish you could turn off sometimes, because I kind of want to see their win poses. Alright, let's get silly. You know, sillier. All these characters I made so far. Let's go with that. This is a good palette. Mortal Kombat 1 Ermac. Quote unquote. And let's have Ben from Virtual Boy Street Fighter 2 join the fray. Who is apparently the best character out of the team that I'm gonna use for melvbash, so. Oh, right! There was another character that Sasha made. And yeah, it might have been the same person. I did use a lot of those for, yeah. Stuff like that's good. Okay, so Sasha made Chinsuke Nakamura, who's like, you know, an impersonator and stuff like that. The thing is, when we played SmackDown Here Comes the Pain with a totally custom roster, she made him and gave him a gimmick where all of his moves are low blows. And with custom moves now, yeah, that's... with custom moves now, you can kind of have that, you know, happen. So, as for... Oh yeah, Lulu Pencil. Gotta have her in there. So I downloaded a bunch of the Fire Promoter characters here. Which, coincidentally, I think this is a character from, this is the name of a character from Yakuza. So... Hey, Sash, yeah, it's, have, Huggles the white bear, yeah. And, so, that lady from, Plumbers Don't Wear Ties, of course, she was a wrestler. And, there is a wrestler version of her available for this game, so I got her. Alright, well, I think that about sets it up. And yeah, probably. That was like a huge list. Okay, now. Oh no! Wait, how much damage did that do? He was already on the ground there. I will say one thing that I'm kind of confused about the mod pack. The custom... Oh god! The custom audience stuff I can't get working. The chants and stuff. Oh my god! Well, it's working so far. Oh my god, they're tagging out immediately. That is understandable, but I am all about the custom sounds. Basically, because that is another thing I just have so many ideas for all the time, especially with unique characters. I was considering putting some of the Fire Pro Returns sounds back in here, like the hit sounds, because I was noticing they're a lot like meatier compared to World. Ermac was a fun one to make. So his whole thing is that there was that fan game. Oh yeah, the bite's really good, yeah. But oh god. Positions kind of, you know, shifted around there, but, you know, it's, oh, doing it again, I guess. Why did that do that much damage? Didn't do it before. Woo! Let's see what Lulu Pansel does. As usual, not much. Does that move the new Fuka punch? It's one of them. Yeah, I do have a random music set on, so we should be hearing something new soon. There we go, we got some Killer 7 going on. I think the music's a bit loud, though. Oh god. Lulu Pretzel is the best, worst wrestler. So, Ermac's whole thing is that he's based off of Mortal Kombat Trilogy Extended's version of him, where he's just like Scorpion, Sub-Zero, and Riptile mixed together. The thing is, he has like no Riptile in his move, so I gotta add the Mist in there. Oh yeah, Sasha already made her too, so that'd work. Ben, do your Street Fighter stuff. What's wrong with you? Well, you know, it's fashionable, I guess. Ben, I gotta say, you're underperforming right now. Not as much as a Lou pencil. Oh, this is Illumination, by the way. Oh, there we go. That's not too far from like a normal power move, I guess. Ugh. God. That one's hard to look at. Yeah, I might have to change that one. It didn't, like, do that much damage last time. I forgot I gave him that. I'll swap that one out just to be safe, though. Even though it looks cool. I'm not actually sure. Let me see. She does the fat man press. Counter. She has toe holds at least.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19.
Wow, that close call there. Now I remember why I turned the music way up. Mortal Kombat Trilogy's music is super quiet. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna mess with the Tim Allen sounds except for adding the during one of them. The rest of them are pretty good. Oh man. Oh yeah, I gotta show off the Fire Pro G edit ranking characters at some point. Ben has not done a single Street Fighter move yet. Come on. Not even a Hadouken or... I gave you all these moves. And he ain't using them. That's some Game Boy Fire Pro music. Jeez, that was so fast. He hurts. He makes all of them tag out in like 2 seconds. He has it too. Because appropriate for Tim Allen, he's just kind of a piece of shit heel character. This is what he is in real life. I'm gonna have to gift that later. Oof. Snitch ass Tim Allen, yeah. That whole story is like, I can't believe it's real. You know, like... I should just make like... his 4th outfit just the mugshot. What? What happened there? I don't know what just happened. Also, yeah, it's, neither of their bars are really that, like, that move double criticals. Doesn't seem to really do a whole lot, is the weird thing. Ben, for God's sake. There we go. You did the throw, at least.
2, 3, 4.
Yep, got some MK2 music going on there, too. Oh. Alright. He did the throws. That's all he's been doing so far.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16.
Man, I'm gonna have to edit this to just be the lady from Plumbers Don't Wear Ties now. Unless that face doesn't really look like her a whole lot, but yeah, it's Fire Pro. Ermac, what is wrong with you? Just sitting there. There you go. God, this game has gotten a whole lot sillier, I'll tell you that much. Yeah, look at how much Chinsuke has to recover from that. I don't know what's wrong with that. I'm gonna have to change that. Just make it like a 4 straight punch or something. Jesus Christ. Alright. They're just low blowing each other all the time now. Wow. The guy that was doing most of them, most of the stuff in the ring, was the first one to tap out. Interesting. Well, Ben, there's still time. Or not. Gonna do it eventually, I'm telling you. Kind of anticlimactic there. You can. There we go. Thank you. You try to do that to me, Bear White. I almost said Barry White, which I guess if you make a Barry White for Fire Pro. Yeah, listen to this real quick.
30 minutes go.
Right. Yeah, that weird, like, sound distortion in this track, I think, is just in MK Trilogy. I remember hearing that on my CD, and this is, like, a rip from another site, so they really fucked the soundtrack up. But I kind of like the slower speed MK3 tracks. They sound more ominous. Oh, Dark Ashes theme. Okay, that's in this folder for some reason. Okay. Hilda hasn't really done a whole lot. Except for that one move.
1, 2, 3.
I don't know how much good that's gonna do here, but... Yeah, that's yeah, he does have a good variety of matches. I mean, not matches, moves. So, Well, it's all up to Jane. So if she does some submissions, she might be able to pull some out here. I think after this match, I'll do another one, then probably do like Lucky's moveset from Animal Crossing. So I'm gonna have to get really creative with. I'm just gonna make him like, you know, a hoppy jump around dude. Because, I mean, there's like zero reference for Animal Crossing in terms of moves if you're not Villager or Isabel. And he isn't either. Okay, Tim, you can stop now. He's not gonna stop. Alright, who else we got here? I have Chinsuke back, because, I mean... Oh, yeah! So, like, there was, like, there were those, like, hidden presets in Fire Pro 2, the American version, which included a Star Wars character that I made a moveset for. So we're gonna see how she does. She apparently is not very good. But speaking of Fuka... Oh, I didn't mean to pick that one. I mean, it's good, but... And for edit ranking... You're way ahead of you, it seems. So, of course, these are the weird edit ranking characters from Fire Pro G. A lot of them are super overpowered. And one of them is the ref. He's a little less underpowered. I mean, overpowered. Yeah, you know, combat temple. Let's change around some outfits. That one's good. Oh, yeah. If you're wondering why Ermac has a skull, do remember that he is partly Scorpion in Mortal Kombat Trilogy Extended. So there you go. I changed the ring, even though that is a great ring. Let's see what else we got here. Oh, the Toe Jam and Earl ring. That's another good one. And of course, Derek Bum. Sasha made him, so.
Hi, I'm Derek Bum.
Yeah, that's... Sasha made one of the best refs ever made for this game. Complete with custom sounds. Actually did make a Peter Serafinowicz character. There's actually 3 Serafinowicz characters in here now. 2 of them are wrestlers, 1 is a ref. So Padme's whole thing is that the gimmick was that since she's from the Game Boy game, I only used moves from the Game Boy game, or at least when I could anyway. Just no selling everything, jeez. She kind of looks more like Jolene Cujo than she does Padme, actually. Had to go back and change around some of the Ermac stuff. Because I don't think the head actually matches up with the skin tone. So, Tiger Hattori, or Taigao Hattori, moves and logic and stuff like that, completely accurate to Fire Pro G. So one of the rare times I get to do a port that's not redundant. He has some 10s in his perimeters, but he's still one of the lower ranking ones, so he has a lot of 1s in his perimeters too. It's a lot of just, you know, that whole mode is just like, you know, get their weak spots. Well.
5 minutes gone.
And they just made him a heel character too. Yeah, Movecraft I made a couple of things for, but mostly I've just been, like, indulging in what other people have made. Because it's even more fun to kind of just, like, have the kind of community help out make a character, in a way. Because, like, Ermac alone is, like, you know, basically, like, 8, or maybe, like, I don't know, like, 10 people contributed to making that character unknowingly. But... Tim Allen versus Padme. Or not. One of my favorite things regarding Virtual Boy Street Fighter 2 is that a lot of Japanese players of Street Fighter 2 saw that port and saw Ben, and like almost all the posts are like, who the hell is Ben? Yeah, Tim Allen, he just ran away from that. Like he does with a lot of things in real life. Most of the melvbash commentary when he shows up is just going to make fun of Tim Allen. Oh yes, yes. If you know the story behind his snitching, then yes. There's also a grimy ghost video of one of his like early 90s stand-up routines, and my god, dude. Basically, the whole story with Tim Allen is that, essentially he was like a drug peddler that was, you know, he was involved with the whole ring of it. And to save himself jail time, he basically snitched on everybody else. And that's why he was free to make Home Improvement. So, there's even like a whole clickhole video where it's just like, you know, how prisoners got through everything by watching Home Improvement or something. It's like one of those things where it's like, wait, the story's not the clickhole part? It's just so weird. Anyway, he's in a Neil Cicierega song because he goes, ugh! So... That almost looks like a Miku palette. It might very well be a Miku palette, actually. Again, I just took the palettes from Under Night, so I didn't come up with anything there. Just what the game had. Some Toshinden 3 music, because Toshinden 3 is cool. There's a couple of Toshinden characters in the workshop, not nearly enough, but... Oop. They're circling. Tim Allen's not really supposed to be doing that, but... Just roll him around a little bit. Yeah, Ben Allen. Whoa! That one looked like it hurt him more than it did her. Alright, see what Hilda does. A lot of circling, yeah. You get out of here. It's like with Hilda, it's like, okay, how many custom moves seem like kind of otherworldly in nature? That was one of them, just because of how much force is put behind there. Way too many low blows today. Low blow Tuesday. Tim isn't taunting nearly as much as it should. And yeah, I gotta get to making teleport moves too. The flicker effect's really neat. I first saw that trick in Fighter Maker 2, actually. If you look up videos on that, a lot of people, like, for, like, Jotaro and Star Platinum, it's just, like, Jotaro and Jotaro again, kind of just flickering back and forth really fast. In fact, Movecraft kind of does feel like I'm playing Fighter Maker 2 again, except things actually work in this one. Because, man, Fighter Maker 2 is kind of like... This thing again, okay. Sub-Zero Ice Blast. Oh god. I remember most of my time with Fighter Maker 2 was like collision points were all where they should be, yet the moves would not connect no matter what. It's just, you know. Imagine that over Parsec, though. Man. I mean, he is one of the lower ranking characters of edit ranking mode, so it makes sense. Oh no, it's the most broken move in Fire Pro history! In fact, speaking of broken, what? Oh, that's so good. It doesn't seem to really, like, do much to them, is the weird thing. Like, I'm looking at their bars, they're all pretty much normal. Does it just cancel out or something?
5, 6.
Setting up. Okay. Don't know what that was about.
All clean again.
But speaking of broken, there were those rally characters made for a contest with the Dreamcast game. I have all of them. They're really funny to watch in a battle royale. Which we're gonna do because it'll take no time at all. Oop. I do like the touch of like eliminator wrestlers now just kind of taunt occasionally. And that was a Mortal Kombat 1 Kano's combo in MK Trilogy. The one where you just mash high punch and it looks really stupid. Obviously better animated here, of course. Second? Okay. I'll say one thing I wanted to do for the stream layout was change the font of the chat box, but I don't know how to do that. Well, hold on, I didn't do much. That is mean. Yeah, that's how it goes. I like how that tapped out.
All clean again.
Wow, her submission bar just went way the hell up. Oh no!
3.
And it sparkles like new.
All right, pretty closely matched here. All right, the last cycle 1 just kicked in again. Why did she not tap? That must be a special skill of hers.
All clean again.
Thank you, Chinsuke, for offering your insight.
It sparkles like new.
All right, well, lots of heal stuff, but they didn't seem to mind. All right, so I think I'm gonna make the other character kind of off stream because there is some other stuff I wanted to do today. And there's not really a deadline for when I get Melvbash done because every year it's done when it's done. Especially with how many characters I have to make. I believe it's like 19 left. Granted, some of them already have templates I can use, but yeah, that works really well. Okay, so the rally stuff I mentioned. Basically, the contest was made by people who knew how to break the game. And surprise, it still works. And yes, somebody did just make Wolfgang Krauser. Got another Demon Kogure reference here. Red Hell Rider Man. Hell Cannibal. The Salty. Where's the... This guy's apparently named after garlic supplement pills? So, weird thing with this one. This is a character named after a character from Ashita no Joe. Doesn't look a single thing like this edit. So, I don't know what the hell's going on there. Yeah, there's just a panda. Esper Yamada, not even sure what's going on there. Oh yeah, there's just Doraemon. Because, you know, it's... Like I said, this will not take much time. A lot of their movesets are largely the same. So Jason Ozma's already in trouble. Like, they basically knew what moves were gonna break the game. Like weapon attacks, the uproot German suplex, the Barmian stamp, which is why all of them have the face setting move. life bars aren't dissipating nearly as fast as I thought they usually do. Man, I picked the least broken ones. But I can find no other information on this contest that happened. Oh, she does? Okay. That explains some things, I imagine. Yeah, uproot German suplexes, they hurt way too much. Yep, Red Hell Rider Man's already out. Also, Doraemon is apparently part of DX. I think, actually, X-Pac's head was used for Wolfgang there. Or Krauser. Who calls him Wolfgang? Me, apparently. Alright. Jesus. Alright, so far so good. Yeah, and like normal one-on-one matches, it's like insane how fast these people drop. Hey, the Salty's hanging on though. Never mind. I want to see what moves got who out during the results stream. Doraemon and Demon Koyume, both still have some semblance of health. Whoop. Alright, well. Almost. God, was the MMA stuff introduced this early? This is from a Fire Pro D, I think? I always get like the older game names mixed up and there's just letters. And again, that would be Fire Pro Dreamcast, so. Yep, there we go. Not even 12 minutes and the Rumble's over. A little more varied than I thought it was going to be, but we did 100%. They were just doing the same move over and over. Truly bizarre. Anyway, speaking of truly bizarre, I'm gonna give Fire Pro a break here, because I've been messing with something else here, and you're about to find out what it is. I just got to restart the stream because stream tags. Is there a way you can just like change the? I'll be right back.